Today I have a clothing upcycle. I was going to call it a thrift flip, but this wasn't thrifted, so it's technically not a thrift flip. So here is the piece of clothing that we're gonna cut up and put back together again. And it's originally from Forever 21. I got it like a few years ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been wearing it, and it's just a nice cropped white turtleneck sweater. It has this ribbing. Reasons why I want to upcycle this: it has this weird yellow stain around the neck area. You can't really see it on camera, but it's there. It's very visible in person. I don't know what it came from because I don't wear makeup, so yeah, I don't know what that weird stain is coming from. And also I have a lot of white and cream-ish sweaters anyways. I'm going to make this into those like trendy arm warmer things from Zara, I think is where the idea originally came from. So that's what we're gonna do. Here is my outfit for today. I have a black tank top, these black jeans, which feel weird because I'm wearing them in the house. I have this like lace kind of short-sleeved cardigan-ish thing. It's this brown and green color, so it's kind of like 90s Y2K style with earthy tones. And I put some gold hoops to kind of match that kind of earthy vibe. And yeah, that's my outfit for today. So here is what it looks like on originally, and my plan for this is, because you can see that yellow bit around this neck part, I'm going to like do a reverse turtleneck thing and tuck it in so you can't see the yellow part. And then I'm just gonna do like a straight stitch around here to secure that. Then I'm going to flip it inside out and mark where I want the curve of the arm warmer thing to be. I think usually it's like right around here and goes like this. So I'm gonna flip it inside out, mark that, and cut it. But I'm going to leave a few extra centimeters to like an inch or two for the seam allowance, so it'll look nice and finished rather than janky because you just left a raw hem. And then I don't think there's gonna be too much fabric left, but maybe I can make something with it. I'm not sure. Because if this were longer originally, I could just make like a white tank top, but I think it's barely, when I cut it, it's gonna be like that. So there's not gonna be too much to work with. But yeah, that's my plan so far. The first thing I'm going to do is cut off this tag. I could use a seam ripper, but I'm too lazy to go find that right now, so I'm gonna tuck it like this. And then I'm going to pin it along here so I can sew it. And I need to make sure that the stain is like not visible from the right side, so it should be on this side right here. I finished pinning everything all the way around, so now I'm going to do a straight stitch across where the pins are. Okay, here is the mistake I made. So because it's a very stretchy material, when I'm sewing it like stretches very easily, so now it looks not as flat and it's also uneven. So I'm going to seam rip this, then just fold it over and do a few stitches on the side so you can't see like a line across it, and it'll be more neat. Okay, because I used white thread and the sweater is obviously white, it's pretty hard to see where the actual stitches are. So I found a place where I could see where the sewing machine stitches were. Then I pulled a few of them apart, and now I'm just going to seam rip from the inside, because then you can see clearly like the stitch is right here compared to like up here when you can't really see which one it is. So that's a tip for seam ripping, and this is gonna take a long time. So I'll seam rip this, then do the few little stitches on the side, and then I'll be back. I finished sewing it. It's a little bit uneven, but you can't really tell from the front when you're from far away, so it's fine. And now I'm going to mark where I think the cutout should be with this washable marker. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. I know that it goes like, it curves up and towards like the armpit area, and I do want to end it at these 2 points, so I think I'm just gonna go like that, but I'm just gonna wing it. These are the ending points, and actually I'm not sure where I want it, like how high I want it to be, so I'm going to try it on and mark it, and then I'll show you how it looks like at the end, and then we'll cut it and sew it, and it's basically done. So I tried it on and just like tucked the extra fabric underneath, and I think this is about how much I want. It's very wrinkly right now, but this is around what it should look like. And now I marked it and I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to leave like 1 centimeter or so of extra fabric at the edge so I can flip it over and do a hem. Okay. I always feel bad cutting fabric because I feel like I'm ruining it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, but I am going to hem the top of it as well, because whatever I need to make it probably needs to be hemmed. So I'm just gonna both hem these by pinning it in place and then doing a straight stitch across, and then yeah, I'll be back. So I started sewing it, but because it is like a stretchy material, the tension's really hard to get right for it to lay flat. So I think I might just like seam rip this and then see from there what I want to do. And I hemmed this, but since it was wavy already, I just made it like a lettuce hem thing. And then I think I'm gonna try it on and see like how much I can take in, and then maybe do it as like a layering tube top thing. The edge was just way too thin for me to seam rip it, because then I felt like I was gonna ruin the whole thing. So I just folded over it, and I'm going to hand sew it now, which is gonna take a while, which kind of ruins the point of me having a sewing machine, but it's gonna look better, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I finished doing the hem all around, but it goes like this, and I think it's because this part isn't closed up, like, so I'm gonna put together these two ends at the armpit so it's more tight, and this will lay more flat. So yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna finish whatever I was gonna do with this, because I'm too lazy because this is taking a while to hand sew, so I'm just gonna finish this and show you how it looks styled with other stuff. So here is how it turned out. It is a little bit wrinkly around the armpit area. I think that's because I closed it up more than they do than the Zara ones, but it actually turned out pretty cool, and I paired it with this girly dress for this first outfit because it kind of like dresses it down and provides some warmth if you have like a spaghetti strap dress. I also paired it with a black tank top and black jeans for a more edgy look, and I think it looks kind of cool with the cutout and stuff. It is a little bit thin, so if I do have a chance to buy one that's like from Zara or whatever brand, I probably would get one, And also, I didn't do anything with this extra scrap of fabric, but I might do something with it in a future video. And yeah, I hope this inspired you to go make something maybe. I'm almost at 1,000 subs, so thank you to everyone for subscribing and watching. And that's it for this video, so see you next week.